Hey, so I was in the labor and delivery unit today. Um, I actually had a really good day. I was a little surprised because I wasn't really, labor and delivery kind of wasn't necessarily the unit I was looking forward to the most, but I really enjoyed myself today. um, I really liked the autonomy that the nurses have there and just the freedom to make certain decisions. I started off my day pretty well. I was able to do, I got to do a straight cath procedure on a patient who was postpartum. She was just kind of waiting for a room down in the mother baby unit. And then I also got to help remove her epidural. So that was neat. And then from there, both of my patients or my nurses' patients were um, they were admitted for induction. So it was kind of a slow day in terms of that, but I was invited over to see a delivery with a nurse next door. I didn't make it there for the delivery, but so the baby was born, but they wanted me to, they were just kind of inviting us over to look at the cord. This baby had somehow tied a knot in its cord. So the cord was literally looped, like knotted together, which was, I guess, kind of like an anomaly. Like it doesn't happen often, and it can be really detrimental to the baby. But this baby was healthy and good, so that was great news. And I did get to see the placenta get delivered, so that was good too. So as far as I'm gonna grab my paper because I forgot some of the stuff, but as far as my patient that I did my MPW on today, she's a 32-year-old female, a G1P1. She she actually is only 37 weeks gestation, but she has, and I'm going to try to pronounce this correctly. She has something called oligohydram. I'm going to start over. Oligohydaminos. I don't think I said that right. Anyways, basically that means decreased amniotic fluid. So there was not enough amniotic fluid in her sac, and they were concerned about the health and safety of the baby. So because she was 37 weeks, they were ready to induce. She has been she's been there since yesterday afternoon. So by the time I got there, she first thing in the morning, she was only dilated like 2 centimeters. And they did this thing with, I'd never seen one of these before, but they have, it's called like a balloon catheter, that they basically put I might not be saying that right. I don't know if it's a balloon catheter, but they basically insert this tubing that has a balloon that can expand, kind of like a Foley, but it's to go through your cervix. You inflate the balloon, and then they basically put tension on it to push or pull against the cervix to help speed up the process of dilation and effacement. So about 4 hours after that, she had gone to the bathroom, and we were going to go check on her to see how it was progressing, and it fell out, which was a good sign. So the doctor came in and assessed her again, and she was 5 centimeters dilated. So she had made a lot of progress. By, I think it was like 2 hours after that, she was at 7 centimeters, and they were, right as I was leaving, she was 7 centimeters, 80% effaced, and they weren't sure. One doctor said she was at 0 station, and then the other one said -1. So I'm not quite sure on that, but they also ruptured her membranes. And the fluid was good. It was clear. So we were helping with the epidural process right before we had to leave for the day. So she was getting her epidural, and they were prepping. The doctor was pretty adamant that she would be delivering around 7:30. So I think that's about it. As far as the fetal heart rate, the baseline was about 150. No clear accelerations that we saw early on. I have to admit, it got busy later in the day, so I didn't actually get a good look at it to see if it had changed after her dilation increased. But yeah, and she did have accelerations. She did not have any decels. So I don't know if that changed as the day went on. Her variability was moderate. And I think that's it. We did give her IV fentanyl, and then again, she went into having the procedure to have an epidural. So that was about it.